It is better to deserve honors and not have them, than to have them and not deserve them. Do not put off till tomorrow what can be put off till day after tomorrow, just as well. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. Be good, and you will be lonesome. Everyone is a moon, and has a dark side, which he never shows to anybody. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. One of the striking differences between a cat and a lie is that a cat has only 9 lives. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. Noise proves nothing. Often a hen who has laid an egg cackles as if she had laid an asteroid. When your friends begin to flatter you on how young you look, it's a sure sign you're getting old. Some civilized women would lose half their charm without dress, and some would lose all of it. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and man. The secret source of humor itself is not joy, but sorrow. When people do not respect us, we are sharply offended. Yet in his private heart, no man respects himself much. There is no character, howsoever good and fine, but it can be destroyed by ridicule, however poor and witless. We should be careful to get out and experience only the wisdom that is in it, and stop there. The exercise of an extraordinary gift is the supremest pleasure in life. Human pride is not worthwhile. There is always something lying in wait to take the wind out of it. Conscience takes up more room than all the rest of a person's insides. We can secure other people's approval if we do it right and try hard, but our own is worth 100 of it, and no way has been found out of securing that. Take any type of woman, and you will find in it something to respect, something to admire, something to love. Loyalty to petrified opinions never yet broke a chain or freed a human soul. One frequently only finds out how really beautiful a beautiful woman is after considerable acquaintance with her. By trying, we can easily learn to endure adversity. Another man's Eat a live frog first thing in the morning, and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. Such is the human race. Often it does seem such a pity that Noah didn't miss the boat. I never could tell a lie that anyone would doubt, nor truth that anyone would believe. Let us live, so that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. It is a wise child that knows its own father, and an unusual one that unreservedly approves of him. Concerning the difference between man and the jackass, some observers hold that there isn't any. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Don't rush to help those who haven't asked you to, because not everyone who is drowning needs a hand, some want to drown. Wisdom accepts that all things have two sides. The greatest potential for growth and self-realization exists in the second half of life. Children are educated by what a grown-up is, and not by his talk. The healthy man does not torture others. Generally it is the tortured who turn into torturers. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. The foundation of all mental illness is the unwillingness to experience legitimate suffering. Nothing has a stronger influence, psychologically, on their environment, and especially on their children, than the unlived life of the parents. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Everyone you meet knows something you don't know, but need to know. Learn from them. The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. A dream that is not understood remains a mere occurrence. Understood, it becomes a living experience. The difference between a good life and a bad life is how well you walk through the fire. 12 experts gathered in one room equal one big idiot. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. A particularly beautiful woman is a source of terror. As a rule, a beautiful woman is a terrible disappointment. He who is afraid needs dependence, as a weakened man needs support. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. What did you do as a child that made the hours pass like minutes? Herein lies the key to your earthly pursuits.